As you can see, I have the task sheet here that your teachers gave you for the Parabolic Motion project. And if you are at this stage of the project, you should have your video shot and downloaded into the computer, like I have this one right here. Okay, and what we're going to do with it is open it up and make our ordered pairs. So what I'm going to do right now is control click and open it with QuickTime Player, and it opens up here, you can see, and I'm going to next cue it, because you probably will have a few seconds before. Actually, in this one we took one that didn't come out so good, and then the next one came out just the way we wanted. So right here we have it cued about to where it begins. Okay, and I'm going to move this up here, I believe, so you can see better where the object is released from your partner's hand. Okay, now with QuickTime Player, if you use the arrow keys, you can go ahead one frame at a time. So I'm going to click the arrow key, the right arrow key right now, until I am at the point where the object leaves the hand. Okay, which is maybe right there. Okay, now one other thing we need to show you is that the frame rate might not always be 30 frames per second. It depends on your camera. So in order to determine that, we click on the video, we go to Window, we make sure QuickTime Player is active, we go to Window, we go to Show Movie Inspector, and we look at FPS. In this case, it is 30 frames per second. So if your camera video or your camera phone gives a different frame per second rate, then you will substitute that number for wherever it says 30 in the movie. Okay, we're going to use 30 as the example. Okay, that's how you determine frames per second. On the worksheet that your teacher gave you, or the task sheet, I've done it here on the computer, but of course you will do it with paper and pencil. And you will start with 0 for the time, right here where the object is leaving the hand. And then since the frame rate of the video is 30 frames per second, each successive ordered pair will go up 1/30th of a second. So what one of the partners could do right now is just fill in all the time here. Now there will probably be some more cells because you'll record more ordered pairs than what you see in the video right now. But this is to give you an idea that your time will go in increments of 1/30th of a second. Okay, so fill that out by hand for all the time, so you're all set to go. And then here you are going to count the number of bricks and be consistent when you are counting. Your teachers will have explained to you how to do that, but just remember to be consistent. Okay, so we are ready here, and we will now click into QuickTime Player. So it's the active window, and then I'm going to click on the first, I'm going to click on the right arrow key, and there maybe it is out of her hand, or that might be 0. Okay, you will have to decide with your group where your 0 starts. If this is 0, then I will click again, and that definitely is 1, or the block is no longer in her hand. So you would count the bricks, or however your teachers have set up the measurement. Okay, but there is your first measurement, and that would go in 1/30, and then we do it again, 2/30. Again, I'm always with the right arrow key, and you would continue on clicking, and one of your partners would be recording the change in distance, or the new value of the distance. And of course you can see what happens here. You will discover what happens as the object gets higher, and then begins its downward flight. And I will stop right here, but what the object of this video is to show you how to open it up in QuickTime and record the ordered pairs on your task sheet. Once you have the task sheet complete with your data, then continue reading the instructions in the task sheet. Okay, and good luck with your project.